My name is Charles and I work with AI sales. Here at AI sales, what we have done is figured out the system of lead generation and how to be able to retain the customers, maintain the set of commitment, communication, keep them within the sales cycle until they're ready to purchase. So what we can do and what we have done for you is have created um, a couple of AI tools at AI sales agency. One of them is called ReviveAI. So ReviveAI activates and reactivates leads from the past. So let's assume somebody had tried to reach you a while back and you haven't been able to speak to them since, and time has gone on. And we have a system that nurtures you and nurtures that phone call, brings it back into the lead, and makes sure it can turn this into a paying customer. The second one is Celebrate AI. Now, Celebrate AI engages customers with personalized messages, celebrations, and milestones based on their offers. So, what I mean by that is, on your birthday, if you have a product that's similar or can be used as a birthday gift, we enlighten. We have a conversation with them leading up to the birthday, and on the day we offer them offers. So we are keeping them engaged. Now, remember, all of these things are not done manually. All we did is initially we get their birthdays and the days that are important to them, and our system ensures it keeps them incommunicado the entire time. Inbound 360. Now, this handles all the inbound inquiries instantly, ensuring the leads are not lost. Review AI. Now, this is for your services, like sending a message out there, letting people know to review your services, because the trust factor in the area we're in is very, very high. So people trust you, and if people trust you, they will come over and purchase for you. And you need to build that reputation. This is by getting Google reviews, all those sort of things. Our system is able to do this and allows people to review your services as to pertain to the standard that to the line of work you're in. And finally, we have Engage AI. Now, Engage AI keeps the prospect engaged through the whole process, from the beginning, from when they first get the contact. We first get the contact. We start having a conversation with them where we notify them of your offerings as time goes on, leading them down further and further to the funnel to ensure eventually they purchase. So I'm assuming because you're in this call, you have a business that you sell something, and probably this thing that you sell is quite is of high value, which means you can't afford to lose customers. Now, you look at the climate that we are in right now in terms of business, especially in Africa right now. You cannot be affording to let leads go unanswered. So you need to have a very, very robust customer relations management. You need to be able to have a conversation with somebody from the moment of making contact with you from the get go. And then that system needs to go all the way and follow it through all the way to sales, actually concluding the sale, right? That is a strenuous process if it's done manually. Now, what our system has done is it has gone over and ensured all the areas are ticked, all the areas are sorted, which means every single conversation they might ever have, any issue that they might ever have from the beginning, any sort of query they might have, it will be answered to ensure at the point they are getting ready to purchase, they fully understand what it is that you're offering. And this can be implemented to your businesses, which means you're going to save a lot of money, because where I see this system coming in is probably saving you a lot of money on human resources costs, right? Because if you have a sales team of about 20 people, of which 10 of them are lead generation, maybe you can just have 10 people who are following up on the lead generation. So they are closing and have the system doing the job of the other 10 people. How much would that be in savings? In real time, how much would that be savings for your business? But also, how much would that bring into your business? So our system both saves you money and brings you money. Naturally, I know we're discussing something that's quite new into the market, which, if you ask me, this is the perfect time for you to implement these tools in your business. Because if you don't, other people are implementing them, which means in not too long, you start falling behind. So, naturally, I know you have questions that you want to ask. The one question I know you probably would want to ask is, where are we located? Um, we are located out of Nairobi, Kenya, and Lagos, Nigeria. However, our system is not limited to those two places. This is an AI system, which means it has a global application. Whatever you are, whatever part of the world you're in, if your business is struggling with leads, you're getting more leads that you can handle, we can be able to implement this system. We do have offices in Nairobi. If you're ever in Nairobi, you can give us a shout. You can pop in and we can speak. If you're in Lagos, the same. Yes, so that's our location. However, that does not limit the amount of places that we can serve you from. If you're in Calgary, Canada, and the business is selling fishing or skiing rods, and you're getting a lot of leads, we can sort you out. If you're in Auckland, New Zealand, same case. If you're in Argentina, we just need to train our AI to speak Spanish. But yes, we can be able to like resolve this for you. So ours has an application for every single area of the world that you're in, and we can be able to do it from where we are right now. Another question. So sales and digital marketing and lead generation over the last 15 years. Um, and that's traditional sales. So even with AI, it has to come from a point of being informed by real world situations. We have a lot of like real world situations. However, in the last couple of years, we all know like AI has had like a huge revolution in the last 2 3 years. We've been in this for a year now. We've been creating our tools, training our tools, retraining them, changing them, understanding them more, sharing them, reviewing them, ensuring that right now the product that we're bringing on the table is the best sort of AI tool we can get for you right now. As time goes on, I'm pretty sure we'll still evolve into further capabilities, and this you will be notified of, and we will implement them to your business too. Another question? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There is utility in people like calling and actually hearing a human voice. So what we can do is sort out all the systems that ensure that the person that they're going to speak to is going to be fully vetted. So I suppose the conversation now changes is we are not talking to somebody to convince them. You're the person, your sales team is not calling people or speaking to people to convert them or to change their, to inform them of the thing. All the conversion is done by AI system. The person now becomes the human voice, right? They interact with them at the point of closing the sale. There is utility in that, and we can still be able to, and we also see the value in that actually as a business. We even encourage the last part of your thing, you be human centered, because these tools are not coming over to take jobs from people. What they're coming to do is to come over and complement people's jobs, right? So if you have a team of 20 sales team who's 10 who are outbound, who spend every single minute calling people, making phone calls over the course of the day, and probably they have a success rate of about 20%, which is like what the numbers usually say, 10 to 20%. Now we are creating a system that eliminates that. So, however, when people get beyond the first point of vetting, they still need to speak to a person. Now, this person is already going to be a more of a customer services engagement person, right? So they close the sales. So there is still utility, and we still recommend that you still have a human-centered solution, which has AI as a backup or as the feeding element, but humans as the center of the system. Any other questions? uh, Chatbots are yesterday's technology, aren't they? This is an AI tool that knows a lot more. So chatbots are pre-recorded information givers, right? So they get to their limitations very, very soon. If you go and ask a question that's like a bit more complex beyond the pre-speculated choices, it doesn't know how to handle it. Now, our system is a language model that has like so many elements of your sales process, which means whatever questions you send towards it, it will always have an answer. So we are not a chatbot, no, we are an AI sales engine.